Your weekend is killing your productivity. Welcome back to the Twin Win, the only live stream on the internet that helps you get the twin win of succeeding in business while winning at home so that you can stop existing and start living. My name is Jay Allen Hull, and I go live almost every weekday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you're joining me live today, give me a hashtag live. If you're joining me on replay, give me a hashtag replay. And if you're interested in seeing how I can help you scale your business to six figures and beyond while working less than 30 hours a week as a solopreneur, please feel free to go to businessaccelerator.coach. That's businessaccelerator.coach so that you can see what working with me looks like and what my program entails and if it's a good match for you. So with that being said, let's jump into today's topic. Today's topic is talking about how your weekend is killing your productivity. And what do I mean by that? So you guys hear me talk about all the time rest, how important rest is. Well, there's a difference between rest and just being a slug. So rest is very important, but we have to have active rest. Having a weekend away from work isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing something, but something that's different. So what our brain and our bodies need is to be engaged, but in something different than what we were doing all week. So for example, I love to read on the weekends. I don't read any of the business books. I don't read any, if I'm in the middle of a business book or a personal development book or something I'm researching, I stop for the weekend. I'll read, literature, Huckleberry Finn, Moby Dick, The Count of Monte Cristo. I read just the stories, nothing that I have to highlight, nothing that I have to think about. I can just imagine it and picture the story so that I get refreshed because my brain still wants to be active, just in a different way. Same with my body. I do different things on the weekend than what I do during the week so that my body gets a shift. So this concept of active rest is actually understood very well by bodybuilders. Bodybuilders, and for those of you who don't know, at one time I used to hit the gym 6 days a week and was very fit in my law enforcement days prior to my health issues and gaining 50 pounds of water weight and all of those things, which I'm now currently working on losing. But I understand, I still remember these principles. The point is bodybuilders, people that really want to work on their physique, they do a couple of things. One, during the week, so their training routine isn't always just lifting weights. Usually there's a cardio component in there, and it might be like, every other day weights and in between a cardio day. So, Monday, Wednesday, Friday weights, Tuesday, Thursday, we do cardio. They also they'll switch it up where it's like Monday, Tuesday weights and Wednesday cardio and then Thursday, Friday weights. And they shift it up every few weeks. But the key here that I really want to get at is that when they have a rest day, so they might take 1 or 2 days where they just don't do any exercise, no cardio, no, or exercise that they're used to, right? No cardio, no Stairmaster, no lifting weights, no heavy lifting, but they still are active on those days. They don't just sit there on the couch and do nothing, right? One of the Mr. Olympias that I followed, Phil Heath, he used to like to go play basketball on his days off, right? Others will play football, or they'll go for a hike in the mountains. They'll do something that gets the blood pumping, but they do it differently. Well, it's the same concept for those of us that are knowledge workers. Our brains need a break, but not just vegging out. So what we think is that, oh, cool, I can sit here and I can watch an entire season of a show on Netflix all Saturday and Sunday long. That's why you get the Sunday scaries. That's why Monday you're dreading it, because you didn't actually rest. You ever hear people say, oh, I need a vacation for my vacation? It's because they didn't really rest the way their body wanted them to rest, the way their mind wanted them to rest. They needed to do something different about that. Either they were overscheduled on their vacation or they were underscheduled because they just did nothing and then they came back feeling even more tired. That's why on Monday you feel even more tired, even if you're like, I did nothing all weekend long. I just sat there and I didn't do anything. You'll actually be more tired and less productive because of that exact reason, because you didn't do anything to engage your body and your mind, just engage it in a different way. But again, there's balance there, like I just talked about with this idea of going on vacation and overscheduling. You don't want your weekends overscheduled because the same principle. You come back, if you got to wake up on Saturday at 6 a.m. to be to a swim meet and by 9 a.m. and then be to a dance competition by 1 p.m. and then be to a football game by 6 p.m. and then Sunday, and Sunday you got to go. You don't want that. That's overscheduling, and that's not the same thing as getting rest, okay? So you need to find this balance harmony, really. You need to feel harmonious by the end of your weekend. If you can feel harmonious with what you've done, you feel like you've done enough, but that you haven't overextended yourself, you also haven't underextended yourself, then you will have a great week. Stop binging Netflix on the weekend. Stop sitting around and doing nothing. And listen, every once in a while, a weekend where you do nothing is needed. Listen to your body and your brain. If it's needed, it's needed. But if not, don't force your brain to sit there and just watch TV show after TV show or movie after movie. Listen, I've got Star Trek right there over my shoulder. I've got the Enterprise, right? I love Star Trek. I could sit and watch all of the movies just straight through, no questions asked. Would love to do that, but that's not what's going to be most beneficial for my productivity. Maybe watching one movie or a part of a movie or maybe a couple of episodes and then getting out and going and doing things. That's what's going to be best. I promise you, my best weekends are the ones where I am harmoniously or in harmony with my needs and my wants and getting out there and doing the things differently than what I do during the week. So that's my tip for you. That's how your weekend is ruin your productivity. Stop it. Just stop it. Okay. When you start the Netflix binge watch and just hear my voice and my finger going, stop it. And then you stop it. So we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me live. Give me a hashtag live if you join me live. Give me hashtag replay if you join me on replay. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think and your questions. And make sure to give me a like, love, and subscribe. We'll see you guys later.